All right, this is part 6, everyone. By the way, I could have on the thumbnail. You see, it says Anyo. I could spell Anyo, but it didn't really make a difference. You won the game the last time. This is the Pac-Man mod, and here you can see Pac-Man's dressed up just like the mascot. Right? He's got the mascot hat, outfit, and everything. He's ready to go. Now it was a four-player game, but what happened was the orange ghost, which is I think is Blinky. I forget which ghost is which. I know I have the manual somewhere. And the manual will tell you which ghost is which color, but I fucking forgot. I don't even think I have it around. Okay, so that's Blinky. No, that's Blinky's over there. This is Clyde and Pinky. So Clyde went to jail because he owed money on a space on one of the properties that Blinky owned. So he couldn't pay the rent, so he went to jail. And Pinky went to jail because although he landed on go to jail, he could not get out. So what had happened was Pac-Man and Blinky were the only two players left, and so uh, the letters were divided. The letter trays were divided evenly. So two players would have 14 letters instead of 7. So that's how that works. So they stayed in jail for the rest of the game. And all these letters here are all related to Pac-Man. So you got cherry, orb, move, ball, aces, land, fun, fruit, up. Waka is actually a word. Namco. Soul as in Soul Calibur. You can use other IP for Namco card. Over, go, uh, earning, tips, Eaton, bell. You can use bell like that. Cherry was somewhere. Oh yeah, cherry's down here. Cherry. Extra. Mania. Times. Toy. Easy. Eaton. So all these words have to be related to Pac-Man somehow. Points, maze, right? Let's see. Pal, professor, uh, different words, different letters. I mean, the rarer the letter, the more points you get. I think Z, which is still there on the bracket, never got. It would have been like maze. You'd have gotten 10 points right there. And so Pac-Man had 15,000 and total from the properties and the money. Here, the ghost, Blinky did not have as much, didn't have many properties, didn't have much money, so Pac Man wins. Now, the way this would work is that if Pac Man gets all the properties, the game is over. If the ghost lands on the same space as Pac Man, the game is over. Because once the ghost lands on the same space as Pac Man, the ghost touches Pac Man, that's it. Um, if the ghost lands on a property that Pac-Man owns, can't pay the rent, or lands on specific spaces, in this case, for this particular game, triple word score, then the ghost would turn into a blue ghost. You see? So he would turn into a blue ghost. You would place Blinky with the blue ghosts, and Pac-Man would get 3 turns back to back. And on those 3 turns, you roll a 6-sided die, and you can move Pac-Man to catch the ghost. Now you can go backwards and forwards during that time. So you get 3 moves in a row to do this. Though I don't know if turn taking matters much because again, you have to get specific words. It can't be just any word in the dictionary. It has to be specific Pac-Man words. And so the objective for Pac-Man is to get all the properties. The objective for the ghost is to get properties to make more money, but to touch Pac-Man so the game would be over quickly. And that can happen. So, of course, dice aren't really used, but in the case of Pac-Man and when the ghost turns blue, you can do that. And if Pac-Man eats the ghost, then the game is over, and then you count your money and properties. And that's it. That's it for this one. I'm going to do a live stream of a game. I'm going to put it to a vote. It's going to be two games. I'm going to let you decide which game I will play for Christmas Eve night and which one will be for New Year's Eve night. Whichever game is voted the most is the one I'm playing for Christmas Eve, and the other one will be for New Year's Eve. All right, let's see how that works.